The war was going better than we could have ever anticipated. We were winning victory after victory. First winning the siege of Onika Castle, then the siege of Poros. Then shortly after that, defeating the first army the Southern Empire mustered against us. The decision was then brought to me. Do we seek peace and end the war with successful captures of our war goals, or do we continue the push? The war was still in the very early stages, so I was unsure if it was smart to allow the Southern Empire to rally and strike back. Our reports had them 5-1 in manpower against us. But after some time, I figured we should ride the momentum, allowing a short break for my lords to rest and refill their ranks. I then sent out the word. It was time for another push into Southern territory. The army was mustered. We numbered in at over 500 men. Not nearly as strong as when we started the war, but it seemed sufficient enough. We began the march towards our new target, the illustrious city of Vostrom, one of the most prosperous cities in all of Calradia. Little did I know that upon the fields outside this great city would soon house the graves of over 1,000 men. The battles and the siege of Volstrom would later be known as one of the bloodiest series of events in Calradian history. The siege was a go, but unlike our other sieges, this one was to be a long one. The defenders numbered in at nearly 500. They were almost the same in number as us. So we had no choice but to hunker down and begin a long siege. We had to make their numbers dwindle if we wanted a victory where we don't lose the majority of our army. But soon after the camp was made, the daughter of the Empress herself came with a small force to stop us. I didn't know what to think. They had so few men. I wondered if this was the extent of seriousness they deemed us. If they saw us as such a small threat that a puny army such as this would be enough to quell us. But with this first altercation began the bloodiest series of events of the entire war. Oh, okay, you're trying to form an army, huh? Did you just attack me? What? Are you suicidal? Oh, okay. Well, now I always like to know a bit about people before I kill them. Now that is not how a lady should speak. Jeez. Do you care to tell me your good name? I mean, we're at war. I think you should know. Yeah, I know who you are. I know. You might want to consider fighting for me? You know I'm a king in my own country, right? One day you can tell your grandchildren that you served under my command. Really? Well, one day I'm going to tell my grandchildren how I conquered all of Calradia. How does that sound? They're not... Okay, is there an army around that I'm just unaware of? Because you attacked me with like 120 men or something. Like, now I'm curious to see how desperate they are for peace right now. So let's see. They would still charge me 16 grand, but that's pretty low for what they normally charge. But yeah, no, we don't need that. You're going down. You're done. So they're attacking us with 111 men. And a lot of their men, I would imagine, yeah, 19 recruits. 19, yeah, they got a lot of recruits in there. We're going to go ahead and attack. So they think that they can break the siege? I don't think so.
Stand up hard!
Now they attacked us too, which most likely means they're going to have to charge us. So we're going to get in our typical formation, archers in the front, infantry in a shield wall. Right behind in support, cav on standby to engage their cav potentially. They don't have a large cav group. No, we've got cav superiority on this one. Now they attacked me, so, and they are advancing. I think though I might want to get back a little bit. Are you ready for victory, men? Yes, good. Now kill them all. Yes, just kill them all. Kill them all. Unload on them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, listen. You don't want to do this. Cav, engage. Oh, so some of you actually want to. They couldn't even get to our lines. Barely made. They almost made it. Yeah. All right, we're gonna run them down. Yeah, this is like the worst thing you can do for me or do against me is just charge me. It's like the worst thing you ever want to do. I'm like Rome, you know how barbarians and stuff will be hesitant to fight against Rome, and like a lot of times because they didn't want to deal with like the discipline and stuff. Like you don't want to charge me. Your best bet against me is like guerrilla tactics, unless you actually have a superior army, which in that case. So just like that, that's another 60 dead. We lost 1 man. Who died? Wait, did I lose him? Oh, no, this is us. Who lost the guy? Who lost the man? Oh, it was of course I lost an archer. I lost 1 archer. Okay, I don't know why they decided to attack me. I plundered. Yeah, you're all my prisoners now. Like everyone. Did you guys have any? No. It was a complete and utter victory for us. They lost 60 men to our 1. And that's not even mentioning all the prisoners we took. It was after this battle where the Southern Empire realized we're not some weak bandit group. We are a legitimate kingdom and are a force to be reckoned with. However, I realized that the whole event with the Empress's daughter may not have been of her doing. I later came to believe that she was meant to join the army that was mustering a little ways out of view from our camp. But maybe the young girl had something to prove, and she thought she could do it by defeating our army. Sadly for her, this defeat would be a stain of disgrace she'd wear for the foreseeable future. Soon after that victory, though, another Southern Empire army was spotted heading towards us, this time numbering at almost 400 men. But not just the army was there. Many scout groups of Southern lords began to rally just outside the siege camp. It was quite obvious what they were planning to do. However, our plans would not change. We were prepared for this. We were unwavering in the decision to take this city. We would continue to starve them out, no matter what the Southern Empire threw at us. For a while, the main army waited outside the camp, like a lion hunting its prey. But as time passed, more and more smaller groups kept showing up. And then, they launched their attack. 582 men. We are outnumbered. We are outnumbered. This battle could go. This is a huge. This battle decides the war basically. If we lose here, the war is over. We're forced to sue for peace. If we win, we may be able to take Volstrom. Okay, men, this is a pinnacle battle. Are we gonna win this? Let me hear it. That's right. That's right. Okay. Open fire. Rain holy hell upon them. Oh my god. This is good though. Okay. Keep firing. Keep firing. Not sure to help the cav or the infantry in this battle. Very good. We've already knocked down nearly 100. Some of them are even routing. Oh yes. You just charging me is the worst thing you can do, man. It really is. I mean, most of them are routing. I don't even need to charge my infantry in right now. My archers can deal with it. They're not terrible in melee. They're fine. Hold the line. Just to stand strong. Stand strong. Do not break formation. They've got more men coming though. I wish they wouldn't shift like that. I know what they're trying to shift to deal with them, but like, I'd prefer if they didn't do that. What are you doing back here? What are you doing? Cav on me.
Follow me!
What you trying to get behind my lines? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Oh, you a lord, aren't you? Huh? Men, we got another wave coming in. Focus on the infantry, not the horsey. Come here, you shit! Okay, refund. Archers continue to fire. Holy sh! There's so many. There's so many. All right, infantry, charge. Get in there. Cover the archers as much as you can so they can keep firing. The rest of us will start picking them off as we can. Are they routing again? It's problem with the lords, how they have so many recruits that their morale is terrible. Archers, are we still archers? Go ahead and begin to hunt them down as well. We're cleaning them up now. Mop everybody up. I'd like to deal with their archers though. Oh crap, they got more men coming in. This battlefield is just... Oh god, my mouse. Alright. We need to start thinning out the archers back here. Come on, guys. Take them out. They're all trying to backpedal here. Start thinning them out. Come on. The battle's basically been won, I would say. I don't think they have much more men left. They got 70 men on the field still, but we've killed almost 500. A decisive victory once again. I don't know if they'll ever learn, man. The Southern Empire will never learn. Don't charge me. You just don't do that. Like, I mean, I don't even know how you beat me. Like, how do you beat armies that have that many archers? It's like you don't want to charge them, you just can't. Even if you have a cav group, half your cav will just get shot right out. No, we're gonna mop them up. Kill as many as you can off the battlefield. There's still 17 left. I want everybody dead. Every man that stays alive. Okay, I can't actually like. Can I? I can't fight. All right, just finish them off. Oh no, I can't. I just gotta click it again. Right. They got 5 men left. Finish them off. Look at my men scattered all over the battlefield. That is just so epic. We have victory. Let's look at the results here. We only lost 40 men. We killed 500 and... Oh no, we killed 307. 227 are wounded. That's another 300 dead on their side, 40 on our side. Another decisive win. You're at your mercy. Hell yes you are. You're my prisoner. Get that. All of you are my prisoner. Every single one of you. I'm not worried about relations right now. The less lords that are running around is the better. Ooh. It was another great victory for us. Already the number of dead that littered the fields outside Volstrom was already almost at 500. But our army was barely even fazed by these battles. So with that, we continued the siege, watching the poor defenders slowly starve to death and rot away. The ones that didn't starve, we'd catch trying to desert the city. We also ended up getting some reports in. One was about the total dead during the course of the war, and the other was about a border incident with the Western Empire. Now we were at war with them too. I didn't want to dwell on the unfortunate news about the Western Empire, so I moved on to the casualty reports. I was quite pleased with the numbers. It was estimated that about 900 were dead on our side, but almost 2,000 on theirs. But despite that, no more than a day later, another army was already sighted and mustered outside our siege camp. At first, it wasn't much, but it wasn't too long before more and more showed up. And once again, they had the numbers to face us. The third battle outside Volstrom was about to begin. But this time, it was none other than the Empress herself. Guess we finally got her attention, huh? She got 70 recruits. This will be a huge victory if we can beat the Empress herself. Good God, here we go. Here we go. So, let's do this. So they got a small cav division. Most of their men are infantry, which means this should be a pretty straightforward battle for our men. Alright, men, you know the drill. Another decisive victory. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Yeah. Good, good. And here we go. Men, open fire. Arrows loaded. Open fire. Look at all those poor recruits, man. This is such a bloody war. All these like young recruits are just getting massacred out here. My legion grows stronger. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Look at him. Just look at him. Hold. Hold. Make him rout, man. Don't let him get to our lines. Don't let him get to our lines. Perfect. Good job. Good job. Let him run. I don't care. Look at that one guy. Ballsy, man. Now you're gonna start shifting, man. We took out 215 of them. There's still 400 left. Okay, guys, really? You know there's gonna be another like 200 coming from that away, right? You know. Alright, men, another wave of troops. Our second wave of troops is being depleted. How many of you got that reference? If you got that reference right there, answer. Just tell in the comments if you got that reference. Tell me. Our second wave of troops is being depleted. I love that game though. It's an OG game. If you didn't get the reference, it's from a game called Star Wars Battlefront 2. Classic 2005. Men. Oh my God, this is just sick. This is disgusting. I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad. It's on my flank. Like the few that managed to get to our lines, man, it's like a sad moment for them though. Like look at them just like trying to straggle in, man. Kev, try to clean some of them up. My archers don't even need the support of my infantry. Okay. Alright, infantry go ahead and charge there. Try to take out some of the cav here. They have more, I think they have another wave of reinforcements coming in now. So we need to watch out for that. I may actually have the infantry. Ow, fuck you. Did I just get shot? Who did that? Alright, archers. Move in. I say we just clean them up now. Actually, there's still a lot of them over there. Oh, those are archers. Those are their archers. Oh, fucking hey, dude. Alright, men. Let's do this. Infantry. I want you to push their archers. Alright. My men are slowly, they're pushing forward. Push the shield wall forward, men. Keep going, keep going. Yep, get in there, start cleaning up those archers. All our casualties really come from the archers. Alright. Come on, get in there. Take them out. We're down to 30 men. It's another freaking like 300 of them dead. Oh my God. Oh, break skull! My man! Look at him. He just towers above my men. Typical barbarian he is. 18 men. Look at that. Another 300 of them dead, man. I mean, we lost 38, man. Thing is, half our casualties we usually get like, they get what do you call it? They get like restored when we win the battle because we just take the prisoners and stuff and we get restored. All right, wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up. We have victory again. Another victory. Another decisive one. Yep. Yes, we did. Oh my god. Don't be alarmed, but I know you're really happy right now, but dude, that... Ouch. Alright. Casualties on my end. Let's see. We lost 38 in total. 4 from that group, 7 from Break Skull's group, 2 from the She-Wolf, 6 from my wife, and 6 from mine. Okay. God, we are slaughtering the Southern Empire today. You're my prisoner. Yep. Yep. I can pay a ransom. I'm worth more than you alive than dead. Dude, I could kill the Empress right now. I don't really want to, though. She hasn't really done anything, but... Oh my god. I wonder how much she's worth. I want to take this city so I can ransom these freaking lords, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of them are escaping my... Like, how many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Okay, I should have more than 8. How many escaped? That's BS. I've killed, like... I've knocked down, like, 12 of their lords already. Dude, my men are becoming so elite with every battle. Every battle. Once again, the Southern Empire faced a shameful defeat, losing borderline another 300 men. No matter what they tried, they suffered defeat after defeat. I had in my custody many lords of the Southern Empire, including the Empress herself. However, due to my concentration more on the well-being of my camp and men, many did find ways to escape. Which, yeah, I lost out on the bounties, but they shall forever bear the burden of a shameful defeat. About 4 more days went by when I decided that the defenders of Volstrom were sufficiently weakened enough for an assault. Well, that and the 4th Army of the Southern Empire had mustered outside our camp. Again. Even winning victory after victory, the toll of constant and pending battles were starting to affect the men's mental health. They needed some peace of mind, so it was decided we'd take the city and get peace with the Southern Empire, as well as the other nations we had issues with. However, first things first, we had to take the city. Alright, men, we have depleted their strength quite a bit, so now, a cheer for victory! Alright. Push the towers in. We got 2 towers and a ram. We gotta deal with about 300 of them now. I keep forgetting to put my bow on. I think my bow's at my castle in the city. Stay strong, man. Stay strong. Keep pushing forward. I think the game is gonna die when the siege engines hit. They did patch that, and they the siege engines originally when they would hit, like it would just, I don't know why, but everything would just tank. I don't know if that happened to other people. I looked it up, and apparently it was happening to a lot of people. But they did patch it, and it's like way better. I can tell you that much. It's way better. But it's still kind of a little rough around the edges, I guess. Siege engines are almost to the wall. I'm gonna try not to take any damage. I'm gonna go in, I think, with the battering ram on this one. I'm gonna start taking more heavier fire now that we're... I'm actually trying to draw their fire, but I don't think they seem to be that interested in me. Keep going, men! The initial getting to the walls is always brutal. It is a slug. Oh no, look at you. You're an elite man. You're like a centurion leading all the rookies in. Oh god, look at my fallen soldiers. It's alright. They will not die in vain. We gotta tower up. We're starting pushing up there. Good. Start pushing it. Why are you guys taking 1 ladder? You know there's 3 ladders, right? Alright. I guess the middle one's lucky then. Are you guys at the wall? Yeah, frames are taking a little bit of a hit here. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Break the gates down. Both siege engines have hit the tower, or hit the walls. Push forward, men. Oh, there it goes a little bit. Yeah. Keep pushing forward. What the okay. I mean, that's one way to defend, I guess. Archers? You wanna shoot them in the... What are you actually coming... You guys are confident. I mean... Oh, okay. I mean, everyone just flip through the freaking gates then. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Pushing in. Move. Let's go. Break the walls. Come on. Almost breached. We are breached. Look at that shield wall. Charge, men! Eat my pointy sticks. Or don't. Alright. Good. Let's get in there. Start getting some kills. Oh. They don't seem to care that I'm behind. Oh, yeah, they do. I think I need like a nice two-hander for this. I haven't killed a single guy. Hello? There we go. We must shatter their defenses at the gate so we can swarm. Oh shit. Oh, they're falling back. Good. Have the walls been taken? Is there a way to, like, I wish there was a way to select nearby troops like in Warband. I feel like they're gonna have more men coming in. So I'm gonna push deeper to the city. I'm going in by myself. I don't know what's gonna happen in here. Dude, look at the city's a ghost town. Oh my god. Very good. How much? What's the casualties? What did we lose here? We lost almost 100 men, which they lost 170, so I'm okay with that. Now my personal party lost 14. 3 legionaries fell in battle. A veteran infantryman, 2 trained infantrymen, 2 regular infantrymen, a sergeant crossbowman, a trained archer. Not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay. In the city. Okay. You think we're vulnerable now, huh? I mean, we kind of even now the battle's still like even. But listen, I'm good now. I think we should have some peace. I guess I'm not going to be able to... Now you want money all of a sudden? I mean, whatever. I don't know, I'd like to ransom them, but it's fine. I mean, 8 grand's nothing. So, yeah, we'll take it. We negotiated a peace treaty with the Southern Empire, ending the first of many bloody wars. After the siege, I traveled around, locating first a Western Empire lord to negotiate a treaty with. On the way back, I saw a 500-man army led by Appies. I knew Appies from back when I took Zionica, and figured he'd be the best to negotiate with. With a small payment and some diplomatic words, peace was achieved. After which, I decided to head into Vlandian territory to end this cold war of ours. Eventually, I found one, and they were eager to end the war due to fighting with the Battanians, so we had a white peace. But about 12 hours later, apparently someone didn't get the memo, and they triggered another war with them, costing me 50,000 in reparations to end this new war. Oh, God. After all that nonsense, I returned home to reflect on the campaign and such, and speak to the voices inside my head. So I went ahead with this episode, went with a kind of a different narrative or narration style, I guess. Originally we had like full narration, right? Then we had narration with like an intro, majority gameplay in the middle, and then an outro. And then this one I went with essentially mostly all narration except on like battles. So like the whole episode's more or less narration except during, you know, battles and stuff. So I'm basically trying to I'm still trying to gather what like style most people enjoy. You know, the first one pure narration, second one, you know, narration, intro, outro, gameplay in the middle, or this one which is narration throughout the whole video except battles and stuff. So do let me know what you prefer, because I'm still trying to figure that out and work everything out for that. So be sure to like voice your opinion if you know, because I don't know what people really think unless you go in the comments and you let me know. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode's probably going to be a similar style to this, because the way I recorded it is going to be like this episode. But depending on what people say on this one and the next one, we'll go from there. But be sure to let me know what you prefer. All right. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.